Cancer, I could just cry. I looked over at the camera at some point. I just had a feeling. And sure enough, I could not see the time, which meant the recording had stopped. So I backed it up, went to where I left off at, and that was at the strength card. Things got really good too. I'm so choked. I am not going to redo the reading. There's no way. I'm so stubborn. No way. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to back it up and go through what I talked about while the camera wasn't recording it. Really choked about that, but that's super interesting. This reading has kind of been, it's kind of had that tone to it. Anyways, and I started to get some more clarity around this whole story and kind of summarized it too, which is really quite a shame. I hope I can do just as well the second time around here as I did the first. So essentially, I was talking about the strength card, and like I'd said, you know, if anyone can do it, you can. Okay, I don't know if I actually talked about egos and stuff like that, but again, you know, you're taming kind of a fiery situation or taming, I feel like it's a person, honestly. And again, I'm getting this Leo energy in here. Um, you know, taming this ego, this energy. This person again is not happy. This person's not happy at all. Next out, I believe, came the Ace of Swords in reverse. And again, this is just this person not wanting to hear about this new thing, okay? They're not wanting to have any of it. Nothing to do with it at all. With the Justice card coming out next, you know, we're getting, it could be legal proceedings, could be like a court thing, it could be judgment being placed like in by an official person, you know, like a lawyer involvement or something like that. But it's interesting that the moon card comes out above that, right? And so again, I think there is some sort of this that's shrouded in secrecy. So I don't know if you've been meeting with lawyers, and this has been somewhat secret, or if you're just not telling, you know, people in your social circle about this. I'm not entirely sure, but it's kept pretty quiet. With the Eight of Pentacles here, I think this is something that you've been working on for quite some time, or working towards for quite some time, and you know, I guess what I'd said in the previous reading was that you've been working on this for quite some time. There's balance needed in this. There's been strength needed in this position. And I took us back up to the top at some point, just talking about how the energy in here is one where you've not maybe been talking a lot about something and keeping it guarded. This has to do with an ending and a choice needing to be made, okay? And this kind of like, again, a dark period, right? One that wasn't very fun. There's some infighting, and I do believe it has to do with this Knight and King of Wands in your life as well. Okay, so that would be a fire sign. Again, some infighting, some transformation and change. So it's almost starting to feel to me like you made the decision to end a relationship and maybe go towards another relationship, or you have ended a relationship and now, you know, you're starting to date again and stuff, and this person like does not want it. I think they keep a pretty close eye on you, and they're coming in hot to, you know, have some kind of spicy words with you and stuff. So maybe accusing you of some shady things. I don't know. Next out was the Judgment card. Okay, and so again, this is a situation where judgment's being placed. I think this always to me is kind of like the divine card. It's the same as the Temperance, right? Where, you know, the divine is stepping in, and this is protected. I just heard that you feel called. So I don't know if you feel called to this connection up here, this new connection that you're working on, but there's something about that, you know, the angels are involved in. Yeah, I just heard with this new idea, this new connection. Cancer, this is heavy. This is like Capricorn. I don't know if you've got some Capricorn in your chart, or but it's got that same sort of heaviness to it. Like there's a lot going on that's taken some time to kind of get through. Six of Swords. Yeah, there's something maybe stopping you from moving away, stopping you from this hard work. I'm almost getting this sense that there's a part of you that's finding it difficult to move away from this because you've worked so hard at it, or that it's not coming to fruition and you're frustrated you know, you're not able to move away. You've worked so hard on it, and it's just like, come on, like seriously, I just want out of this. Yeah, this is always like my one of the cards I get when I hear the ties that bind. So this situation, a toxic situation that really was no good, has kind of that darker energy associated with it, right? And you're finding yourself stuck in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if it's because this person keeps coming around and is kind of being oppositional and kind of causing some conflict and stuff like that. You know, I'm kind of getting that sense with the Devil card and the Six of Swords in reverse, but I think this has really kind of put a damper on things, is what I'm hearing. Any other insights you could offer, Cancers, for today's reading? The Page of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling like this person's coming in and they're trying to offer you something. So this feels, I'm getting kind of like that X energy where this person might be offering you something small, you know, kind of coming in. Again, immature. There's some immature energy in this, and just saying like, well, here, take this. But it's like, it's no, like I'm just hearing no, like go away, like stop. Like it's kind of almost a pestering energy. And if there's one thing I dislike, man, it's people who pester, let me tell you. So I can see, I can feel your frustration right now if this is the case, because it's annoying. Because you're wanting to move on, you're wanting these new opportunities. You know, it's time, and this person is kind of coming up. They're always dashing in, if you will, always dashing in. I just heard up here when they were coming in from the Knight to the King, it was too little, too late sort of thing. Like, nope. They only changed, they only evolved, and it might even been falsely so. You know, when there was conflict, when it was looking like something was going to be taken from them, then they got their kind of butt in gear, right? And now it's just like too late. Like here they are back as the Page again, and it's like, nope, no thank you, no thank you very much. Okay. Six of Wands. Yeah, Six of Wands in reverse. There will be no victory here for them. So, and again, we've got this Wands energy coming through for them, right? Lots of Wands energy associated with them. It's no use. There is no victory here. So, what advice do you have? Actually, we might pull one of Colette's cards here. Colette Baron Reed, one of her deck. Any final pieces of advice for our Cancers here as we wrap the reading up? I'm sorry, you guys, that I had to split the readings in two like that. I still haven't figured out, you know, editing and that sort of thing. I've been so excited just to get things off the ground and start doing this, that I've kind of been neglecting, you know, the technical side of things. So I hope you can live with that. There's no way I wanted to do this reading. I really felt it was important, like I said in the first video, to continue on. I really felt called to do that. Let's see. Any final pieces of advice for Cancer here? I just heard keep on keeping on, okay? I think you just need to keep redirecting this person and putting in strong boundaries and letting them know that, you know, you're not going back. You're not going back to this. This is not going to happen. You're moving on. There's new opportunities before you. Spirit will help you with this. Just keep moving forward. And I think you are, or you will. Message in a bottle in a new life. Yeah, exactly. So, I'm thinking of that song Message in a Bottle, I think by The Police. And I'm just trying to recall the lyrics of it to see what might be in that for you. Well, I can just hear them repeating that phrase. It's like the chorus. It's not very helpful. Yeah, I'm noticing the telephone in here. And so I don't know if it's just a matter of you. If it's just a matter of you turning your ringer off, if this person's like calling you and bugging you a lot about it and stuff. Yeah, they're feeling orphaned right now. They're feeling really rejected. This is actually really sad. This is really sad that they feel this way. That's too bad. Um, it really is. But I'm just hearing that, you know, this is for them to work through. That's not your responsibility at this point in time to um, sorry, I'm just so paranoid the camera's going to go off again. This is not your responsibility to take care of their needs at this time. Like, they've got people, and maybe this is what the message needs to be. Yeah, sorry, I was struggling with this, and that's why they were giving me this card to let me know that you just need to communicate to that person and hold firm with your boundaries and stuff, and just say, you know, gently deliver this, because this is a very emotional time for this person. They're kind of in a really dark spot. They're really upset. Like, if you know, ignore all this hasty energy down here, kind of coming in hot energy, you'll see that, you know, deep down inside, they're just really wounded by this. They're hurt by this, and you know, they might just need to hear this in a gentle way. Okay, you might need to have a conversation with them about that, and maybe just acknowledge that how difficult this must be for them and stuff, and that you emphasize, yeah, that you empathize with their situation, but this relationship is not for you. Okay, confirmation, and it's ready to start a new life. It's time for you to start a new life. Okay. Um, yeah, I just love that in the middle, that little fortune cookie. He's like, nope. And again, Spirit's here to show you that they're behind this, they're supporting this, and this person's going to be okay. All right. Spirit's going to make sure of that as well. Okay. But again, we can't be responsible for other people's reactions and their feelings and stuff. You know, we can be gentle and kind when that's called for, but you know, it's okay to say, you know, I can't be there for you like I was before in that capacity. You're going to have to lean on whether it's personal supports or professional supports to kind of help yourself get through this time. Yeah, it's a truth that needs to be told. Okay, it's a truth that needs to be told. And I think this was a truth that needed to be told. This was a decision that had to be made. This was not for you, this situation, and it's time to move on to a new life. So Cancer, thank you so very much for your patience during this reading, for hanging in there if you've stayed till the end of this video. I think overall, like, it, you know, it was a very interesting reading, and it ended quite beautifully actually. And it looks like there's good things coming for you here around the corner. Like I said, I would much rather receive the Two of Cups in any love reading than the Lovers itself, quite honestly. To me, this card has always just been one of a more deep, profound connection with somebody, so much more than just intimate, you know, for sexual energy, that sort of thing, but more of that emotional intimacy, that an intimate connection that we can have with people that goes far deeper than the physical, right? So Cancer, if this resonated with you, please be sure to like the video. Please, please, please subscribe and share with others. It really just helps the channel grow so I can continue putting out messages for a community that comes together and gets the support that they need, or the messages that they need to hear. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.